Hey guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video. You join me today on a miserable day. It's absolutely tipping it down and we're joined today with this 556 brake horsepower Cupra 280. Cupra 280 meaning that this thing did roll off the factory with 280 brake horsepower. So it's pretty much running double what it did when it was brand new. This thing is an absolute weapon and we have far from ideal weather conditions today, seeing as this car is front wheel drive. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be spinning a lot, but 556 brake in a Cupra is insane. Running a slightly different turbo setup to my Golf R's. It's going to be really interesting to see how that differs and also how front wheel drive compares to all wheel drive. Well, it's going to be fairly obvious really, especially on a day like today. But what we'll do in usual fashion, we'll catch up with the owner Lee, run around the car, then he can tell us what he's done to it, and then we'll head out in the rain, in the pouring rain actually, and have some fun in this 556 brake Cupra 280. Okay, so we're now joined with Lee. Mate, thank you so much for coming out on this awful day. Can't believe you agreed to this with front wheel drive and over 550 brake. But yeah, no, it's awesome to have one of these back on the channel again, because I rarely really feature Cupras, to be honest. I normally just gravitate to the Golf R's, S3s and that kind of thing. Did you ever consider any of those when buying this, or was it just straight Cupra?
No, it's just a straight up Cupra. Yeah. I come from a Mark II Cupra.
Oh, wicked.
This, so.
Yeah, fair enough, natural progression. Yeah. But anyway, we've got the bonnet open because I think this is, well, definitely the powerhouse of the car. Tell us about kind of what you've done to it, because I know that there is definitely a lot.
Well, originally we got the TTV4 turbo from Turbo Technics intake pipe, R600 induction kit.
Yeah.
DO double 8 intercooler and hard pipe kit.
Not many of the cars which I've filmed have actually got those actually.
To be honest, when we've done some logging and whatnot on road, it's performs pretty good. Yeah. And then we've got obviously we've got meth introduced with it as well, so that helps even more with the cooling. Definitely.
The meth setup on this thing is actually pretty nuts. I mean, the tank in the back is massive. But is it just a single nozzle?
Yeah, single 1000cc nozzle into the intake pipe.
Yeah. And what kind of gauge did you get from that? Probably quite a bit, right?
Took the car from 502 to 556 brake.
Seriously?
Yeah, give me over 50 brake just from meth.
Fair play.
And then torque as well. It's gone from 460 foot-pound to 493 foot-pound.
And that's what we're running at the moment?
That's what we're running at the moment.
Blimey. And the engine itself is what, completely stock internally?
Stock internally, completely stock. Just Autotech high pressure fuel pump.
Yep.
PM4 controller.
Yep.
For the low pressure fuel pump, and a Warbro 535.
Fair enough. So I mean, I suppose forging's the next step, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much when it goes bang.
Yeah, when? Don't say that. We've got oil catch can as well. That's a must for any of these. But yeah, all good fun. Looking awesome. I'm surprised you still got the OEM engine cover on there. It makes it look a little bit stock, hiding everything which is underneath.
Hiding everything underneath.
Definitely. Walking around the car, lovely set of racing line wheels. What kind of size are we looking at on them? 19s?
19 inch, 19 inch racing line R360 wheels, racing line stud conversion kit.
That's something I need to do to mine actually, the stud conversion kit.
Then got Brembo 4 pots. They originally come on the sub 8. This is not a sub 8 though, so them off a TTRS with Rayland 370mm floating discs. Yeah, they look awesome as well. And backs as well, the rear ones you've upgraded as well? Yeah, it's got a Vibram Technics J-hook discs, same size as stock.
Yeah, decent. Mate, it's a stunning looking thing actually, because like I said, I rarely kind of get these things on the channel, to be fair. So it's good to get one of them back on the channel. It's been a while since I've experienced one as well. It sits really nice as well. Coilovers or springs?
No, it's just on lowering springs. Yeah. I think it's 35mm Voltland lowering springs.
Yeah, it does sit well, really well. And I suppose the last thing to mention is the exhaust.
Yeah, it's running track slag 4-inch decat downpipe.
Nice.
Scorpion resonated system.
So it's all the way back.
Yeah.
Fair play. And actually, before we do hop in the car, actually, let's just show the meth setup in the back here, because this has got to be the biggest meth tank I've ever seen. What's that, 30 litres?
20 litres.
20?
Yeah.
Fair play. And the AM controller and everything there. Wicked. Awesome stuff. Well, I think we'll kind of shelter from the rain, hop in the car, go have some fun, and definitely spin those tyres, because
that's it.
I think we're going to struggle to get some grip today. But awesome. Let's get this thing fired up, head on out, go have some fun.
it hooks up a little bit in fourth.
Yeah.
If I come back off it and then go back on it again in fourth, it probably will spin again.
So the meth, is it completely dependent on it all the time?
Yeah, it's dependent, mapped in. So it just basically starts spraying. I think it's about 8 or 9 psi, and then full spray about 26 psi.
Nice. I suppose you've got a massive tank, so
yeah, that's it.
You can make use of that. Is it 50-50 as well?
No, it's 100% meth.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I've never featured a car with 100% meth before. Because on my 140 I've got 50-50 and it's just a really simple setup.
To be honest, I can't, it's just done by the AM controller, but like it seems like more hassle for me to like mix a meth.
True.
I had it mapped on 100%, so I'm just going to run 100%.
Fair play to you. Fair play. I can feel you easing it in, but it just doesn't work.
You're just silly.
Mate, that's unbelievable. I imagine this thing on a dry day would be nuts.
Yeah, it is quite.
You're a passenger when it starts slipping though, aren't you?
Yeah, you can't do nothing. You can always tell the little difference, like with the overrun, like it'll just be like a subtle, and then all of a sudden you'll get
yeah, that's when it's a flame.
Yeah, the flames.
I can't believe it's still stock internals as well.
Oh no, I'm just. I don't like to say too much, but I'm playing with fire. I think.
Yeah.
It's no ifs, it's when more than anything.
Yeah. But forging is definitely a plan though.
Potentially, yeah. So I'm just gonna sit along this, have my fun with it whilst it's stock, and then if it goes, then it'll be forged.
Yeah. Would you do it purely for reliability or for that little bit more power?
No, it would be sent if I send it. Well, if I forge it, it'll be all out different turbo.
Oh, different turbo and everything?
Different turbo, yeah.
Nice, okay.
I won't settle on a V4 if I forge it.
V5?
Possibly V5, maybe the new Litco L560 with a bigger AR.
Okay,
It's got a bigger exhaust turbine as well. That's what's doing like the 600s recently.
Yeah, like we were saying just a minute ago, like there's some serious Cupra builds out there.
Yeah.
There we go. See what you mean about that overrun?
Yeah.
It's just like, it's not too much.
It's an everyday car, so I don't want it to be like...
You still daily it?
Yeah, I still daily.
Oh, yes.
So
love that.
I don't want like a really shouty exhaust, mental overrun.
I suppose that's why the interior is pretty much stock as well.
Yeah, car seat in the back.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Normally push chair in the boot.
Love that. 556 brake daily.
Done 11k miles in it last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Fair play to you.
Most of that was probably chasing gearbox problems.
Yeah, and spinning.
Well, to be honest, I had, like I say, I had the gearbox issue. Because it's mapped by TVS, I was a couple of trips up to like CLP Automotive, a couple of trips up to Pera, and it just add miles onto your daily car, if it makes sense.
Yeah, like, that's true. So it's been off the road for a little while as well then?
It was drivable still when it happened.
Yeah.
It was off the road for a couple of weeks, if that. But
that's
then
not too bad.
It was an intermittent fault between third and fourth. So if I caught the gear when it was right, it'd change into fourth fine.
Yeah.
But then if it was like on the part where it was missing some gears or something, it wouldn't change into fourth.
You know what would make this thing like next level? All-wheel drive conversion.
Yeah.
You've thought about it, haven't you?
It's been in the back of my mind, but I just like the drama of the front wheel drive.
That's the thing with the Cupra. That hooked up well then.
Yeah, I fed it in a bit better.
Yeah.
Then, so.
But that was like half throttle basically.
Yeah. Being gentle.
Yeah. I suppose that's probably why people maybe opt for like an S3 or a Golf R over one of these because
100%.
they're all-wheel drive.
They're all-wheel drive. You can get the power down. You can get the power out of them.
Yeah.
Being the same engine.
Exactly. But then when you're rolling, these things are unstoppable because you don't have a driven rear axle, so they're so much lighter.
That's it. When you're rolling, they're just the goal, and that's that.
But anyway, seeing as the weather is definitely not getting any better whatsoever, I think we'll have to cut it there because, well, we're just spinning. We're just spinning the whole time. But mate, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming out on even such an awful day like today. But yeah, as normal, like what I do with these videos, you can find Lee's Instagram linked down in the description down below. But for me today, that is it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do make sure you leave a like and make sure to subscribe for all the adventures still to come.